Mic check. Sounds like we're good. Oakley dokley,
Brothers,
girls and blood, please.
sister,
Hello once again and good
pray
evening.
with me while we wait.
It's a boy
I'm
named
not
Sue
worthy.
coming at you live
I
straight
know
from the
the
big
words.
potato.
Yes, you did.
Back with my
She
first
gives them to
playthrough
you
of
fully
Baldur's
formed.
Gate 3. Last time we had left off, we were in the middle of
Many
talking to
hearts,
people at Moonrise, and then the
one
game
soul,
crashed, and it was late, so I just
of many
didn't pick it
thoughts,
back up.
one mind.
So, with that in mind, let's take a little look here and see what we should be doing. Alright, so we need to find Balthazar. Investigate the mausoleum. Same thing.
I never thought I'd make it.
I wouldn't have if not
Okay.
for the lantern bearer. To think the absolute grace is such
Let's
a creature.
take a little gander around here, make sure there's nobody else that we should be talking to before we leave the tower,
Even
but
those we once called monsters.
It's Roa you want? We only talk when you've misbehaved.
okay.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
New face. We've met before at the Goblin Camp.
Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened.
Careful, that sounds like an
The
accusation.
guilty here hears blame in every breath. But you're among friends here, true soul. Look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who draw their ire. Hmm?
You were rather quick to find your
All
faith.
who pass through here find their way to the Absolute, one way or another. How painful the path is, well, that's up to them. But look at me preaching, and when I'm only here to serve. Anything to trade, true soul?
What you got? Give me some potions.
An honor,
All right, bye.
true soul.
Are you gonna be mad if I walk over here? Well, I can't walk over there. So I guess not.
Don't mind Mig and her meat sounds. It's just her brain slopping around in her skull.
I'm sorry, what?
Monster lives in this town. Hush. Meat sounds above. Here.
Is it you?
No! Meg only small. This huge. In walls above. Maybe whole tower. You find meat. You share.
Okay.
The feline
Hello.
eyes the parasite with a glint in her eye. Intent clear. Murder. Glorious murder.
Hold out your hand.
The cat ignores you, but her eyes stray to a small tunnel hidden in the wall. The message is clear. Stay if you wish, but she will flee at a moment's notice.
What are you looking at? A small hole in the wall?
The cat pays you little attention, so focused is it on the hunt.
I see.
a-boy-named-sous, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
What's
But
that?
plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
And what exactly are you planning to do with your share?
Research, naturally. We a-boy-named-sous are simply curious by nature.
You crazy eyes over here. What kind of potion can you
No
make?
idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, hmm?
Yeah, I don't like giving up my blood. Sounds kind of sketchy. This is blasphemy. My blood's sacred.
Now, a true soul ought to know their doctrine. I've picked a little up in my time here. Many hearts, one soul. Isn't that how the blessing goes? We are all one under the Absolute. Very well.
No.
If there's anything else you need, let me know.
Sketching me out too much.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabas. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you?
Barnabas?
I've shown Barnabas a kinder way. A kinder name is only fitting. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
You've actually stood before the Absolute?
I have. It is one thing to hear her voice. Quite another to feel the power she can grant. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
How about a dance?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Barnabas?
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Maybe we should have saved. You know what? We can save mid-dialogue. everybody.
Like a rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
No. Barnabas. Darling. No!
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse.
Trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and wants more.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Easy, I freed you. I'm a friend. Yoink. I'm sure that'll have no negative repercussions whatsoever. You guys just gonna still hang out in the kitchen? Alright. Can I jump over this?
Serve.
Barely alive by most standards. And still it bows to the absolute.
Yeah, it's pretty ugly.
There is only the absolute.
You look like that guy from last voyage of the Demeter.
I sought to reach a creche and be rid of these tadpoles. Now we stalk forgotten lands haunted by darkness. I'm going to my people. If you have any sense, you will follow.
You consider your options, knowing that should Lae'zel depart alone for the crash, she could fall to the curse.
Ah, damn it. I don't know what to do here, because I feel like if we go back to the creche, the only real option is coming clean with them about the artifact, and I don't know if I want to do that. You know what? This is why we can save mid-dialogue. Let's go to the creche.
And do try to keep up.
Tell you what. Let's go to the creche. But maybe let's take Shadowheart out of the party. I don't know. I'm really bad at these menus. Just throw Gale
on
in
your
there, I
mind?
guess.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for? Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically. Scratch's tongue
Can't come to
lolls
cap without
out
petting
happily,
Scratch.
his tail wagging even faster.
I am neither dead nor undead, neither alive.
Okay. Leave camp. There we go. I want to unequip this. Okay. I'm an idiot. There we go. Just some big old boys having a snack, huh?
I presume you are not stupid enough to return empty-handed. So, give me the weapon, now.
I've not found it yet, but I'm close. I just need more time. Oh no. We have inspiration. Yeah, let's go ahead and try that again, shall we? That's not a whole lot better. One more time. Third time's a charm. Yeah, just barely.
Time is finite, as is my patience. Go!
Oh, I should have saved beforehand. That was pointless.
Speak your mind. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out!
I'm not here. Speak to the captain. Let's see how well she handles this.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Savage.
Shocky! Why do you keep hesitating? My instructions were clear.
Because they don't make
The
sense.
facial hair on that guy, though.
Killing each other like this. It's stupid. Or for you.
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
Leave the boy alone, you made your point. Oh. And yet we fucking... Okay.
I I suppose your inane spewings have distracted enough from my lesson. Go at the swords. I want them sharp enough to peel a Gake's eyeball just by looking at them. I hope you prove as weak as this should we meet on the battlefield, Istik.
I think you just called me a slur.
You are well on your way to being Gake food. Do better! Strike hard! Slice flesh!
Unless you want to be set up as target practice, I suggest you leave, Istik.
What if that's what I want?
This is Blackhead's will.
That was amazing. I've never seen someone talk the Savage down from a rage like that. He's always telling us how we have to be ruthless, that death is the only mercy we deliver. But you showed compassion and kindness. You're just like... Never mind.
Just like who? If there's a like-minded soul here, I'd love to meet him.
I speak of Orpheus, the true prince. He's so strong and wise, and he rides a comet. A comet! We're forbidden to talk about him.
Oh yeah?
They say Vlaakith knows if you even think his name. I found his book. Part of it anyway. I read it all the time. He's unbelievable.
Tell me more about how much you love this dude. Do others here read these Orpheus stories?
Think so. No one I've met. I drew his symbol where I thought someone might see it and recognize it, but nobody did. I must have the only copy.
How'd you get the book, if not from someone
here? A
here?
group of warriors came. Outsiders. On a mission for Vlaakith herself. Savage Kethk made us clean their armor. And I found it. Inside one of the breastplates. Wish I knew who it belonged to. I have so many questions. Hopefully, one day I'll find them.
Sounds like quite the book. Can I have it?
But I...
You endanger yourself by carrying this around. It must be disposed of.
Fine. Take it. It's so stupid we can't read it. It's just a story. It's not even true. I'll do my best to forget what it said. Thank you for taking it.
Mercy is death, death is mercy. This is Blackhead's will.
Savage Kethk won't let us do anything fun till we pass this test. I just want to learn how to crush someone's brain with my mind. Splat!
Damn.
Gate have 6 major arteries. No, wait, 7. Stop distracting me. I have to learn this or the Savage will get angry. Again.
Did you see that? What a wimp! I'm way braver than Val.
I love fighting with daggers. It's so personal. You're close enough to see the light go out behind their eyes.
Lovely.
Outsiders aren't supposed to see us training.
You should leave!
What do I do? I failed the Savage. I failed Vlaakith herself. I'm going to double my training. No, triple. I won't waste this chance.
You only get one shot. Yep, strike hard, strike
Keth
first.
is a wonderful teacher. He'd happily
No
help
mercy,
you improve
sir.
your technique, Istik.
Savage Keth always said this plane was full of weaklings.
But we're not in a plane.
A Jake would have smeared you across the...
Stop sneaking.
What is it? These insufferable interruptions are distracting from my lessons.
I'm curious, why make them fight to the
Our
death?
wars are waged against Gake, not bandits and petty thieves. The slightest mistake, the smallest hesitation, and you die. The warrior next to you dies, 100 more behind them. So we ensure that in our ranks, there are no mistakes. I wouldn't expect an Istik to understand. On this plane, inadequacy is expected.
Ah.
Strike hard! Slice flesh! No hesitation!
Look, I don't have time to talk to you, Istik. This place isn't going to clean itself.
Okay.
Not now, Kachuki! We're busy!
What's in the chest? It's making an awful noise.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, that's why I asked. Whatever it is, I think you should stop. It's clearly not having a good time.
No.
Yes. Stop it. Let that thing out.
We're having fun.
Look here, you little shits. I said stop.
Fine. If you're going to be a big baby about it.
A big, ugly baby?
Open it up then. It's all yours.
Better a big ugly baby than a little baby back bitch.
Wonder what's past this.
Your face, Kachogi.
What's in there? What the heck is it? I don't want to kill this thing. Look at it. It's pathetic. Too non-lethal. Are people really coming? Yeah. People are really coming from a different room just to shoot that fucking thing. Wow. Poor little thing. Guess they probably wouldn't like it if I
Time to rest.
busted into the chests.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
I don't think they'd like that.
Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
Both.
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the Istik with you speak, and I will decide what respect you're owed.
What are you hoping to learn from dissecting that
Nothing
thing?
your kind is capable of understanding. The better question is, what brings an Istik to my infirmary?
I've got a tadpole of my own and I was hoping you could remove it.
You must be desperate to seek my aid. Tell me, how long have you been infected?
Long enough. Longer than you'd expect Ceramorphosis to take, and with none of the symptoms.
Fascinating. So you're conscious of your infection, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you're cured.
And the Zaithisk
The apparatus at the top of those stairs. Quickly now. Time is of the essence. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Zaithisk. You are very lucky, Istik.
Alright, let's do it.
The device is strange. Made of taut flesh
never mind.
and
I've
pockmarked
changed my mind.
metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithisk.
Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Girl, you are way more stoked about this than I am. Examine it. Well. Oh well.
The device is part organic, part synthetic. But you can't tell how it was made. Or how it works.
Stand aside. My time has come.
Yeah, go ahead.
Vlaakith. Let it be done.
Sit,
Yeah, girl,
child.
go ahead.
Let the Zaithisk end your suffering.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nope from me, dog.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithisk will do the rest.
Yeah, but what the fuck is the rest?
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's.
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Get out of there, Lae'zel. You won't survive this anguish. Oh, buddy. I don't think that we did it.
No! Vlaakith! Purge me of this blight!
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zala, Blackith, call to your queen.
My queen! Hear me! Get her away from that thing! Now!
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish.
You must listen to the devices changing. You're becoming ill-fed. Ooh, buddy. Wow.
I feel it. Skin stretching. Mind failing. Ah!
That was crazy.
What madness is this? The Zaithis nearly destroyed me. I am Githyanki. I will not be Geich.
My life's work gone. And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
You're wrong. Can't you see it in her eyes? The parasite's dead. Well, we couldn't have two in a row, now could we?
You're lying. You're protecting it. I knew it. The parasite's influence has grown. It has changed her, changed you. We must extract it as soon as possible. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
No! It can't be! It can't! This was my right! I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaithis might have killed me. The Gustil tampered with it. Traitor. And there may be more still. This must be why the Inquisitors come.
A traitorous doctor. Her trade is so common among
Blackith
Githyanki.
has taught us of a Sharlak. Traitors hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Chirai and inform him of the Doctor's sedition.
Yeah. Which one was the try?
A parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
I'm just gonna yoink that and yoink that. And we're gonna go over here, because I think there was another one over here. And we're gonna yoink that. Can't keep me in here. Oh. Is everybody angry at me? When was the last time it sit? Oh, fuck me. But she said we had to... She said we had to go talk to this fuck. Can we leave combat? That didn't do anything, did it? I feel like I fucked this up. I feel like we might need to go back, which is really a shame because we just had that crazy roll with Lae'zel. I feel like we might need to load. I guess I'm gonna do a separate save really quick. In case we come back here, but... Man... What was my other option there? Just sit there and wait for the bitch to come back? We're on non-lethal right now. Let's see how things progress for a second before I load, I guess.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time. The hammer's gonna fall.
Time to strike.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Have anything we can yuck at him? Yeah, fuck it. Throw some old chainmail at him. You missed.
I am fury. I am death. Make way.
I'll strike you down.
May it please, Mistra.
Now this is my happy place. Eat it.
Okay. So, is everybody gonna be angry at me? You don't seem that angry. You guys don't seem angry. Alright, I'm glad I didn't load. So far. Maybe. I don't know if this is the guy that I'm supposed to be coming to. The Inquisitor. This is not the Inquisitor, is it? No, that is Capitan. Can we even get through here?
If you're not here to help...
I presume you are not stupid enough to return empty-handed. So, give me the weapon, now.
So, is going through that barrier the only way to get back to this Inquisitor person? Maybe if we go down this way and take a right? Real quick, though.
Ready and willing.
Yeah. Can you not use potions?
I've got a long road ahead.
Wrong room.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlaakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place.
Inspect the symbol more closely. Fail.
As hard as you rack your brain, the symbol doesn't look like anything you've seen before.
It's just one of those S's that people drew on the back of fucking desks and chairs back in school.
This Githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect.
I'm not gonna deface the portrait in front of Lae'zel. That seems like a very good way to piss her off.
Entirely too empty. I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
What?
Is Sticker permitted to view the birthing pools now? These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them.
I thought a hatchery would have more eggs.
Most are hatched. Only one remains. Monitored by Varsh Koku, the caretaker of our young. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning.
Okay. This looks terrible. Okay.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
You don't say. Yeah, that was helpful. Walk into the burning acid.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore, I was not expecting an Istik. What brings you to my hatchery?
Heard you're waiting for one last egg to hatch.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance, but I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
Why do you care so much about one dud egg?
Not all that arrive late are weak. I created this entire hatchery, despite being the last of my clutch to hatch. They almost drowned me in the hatching pool, if it wasn't for the Varsh of my clutch. This one deserves the same chance.
Let me help. I can take it somewhere safe.
You? What do you know about Githyanki child rearing? Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you?
I'll find another creche, one that's more
Do you think
forgiving.
the Sword Coast is littered with creches? That you found this one was unlikely enough. But you've a spirit about you that's quite inspiring. Perhaps even equal to the challenge. I can no longer ignore that Kithrak Thurizen's patience has its limits. Very well. Here. Take these. They will aid your approach to the egg. Come on now. It's time to come out.
Okay, so I just got Varsh Klaku boots or whatever.
Gods, it smells awful in here.
Is that the egg?
Don't you want to fight with your brothers and sisters?
This place is trapped.
Large green egg with an uneven shell. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
Pick it up gingerly and stow it. Of course, now I'm encumbered. Well, I didn't want to send both of them to camp. Fuck. Good enough, right?
Be wary. This place is trapped.
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Vash, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith and a servant of Vlaakith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch. Perhaps I might be the one to teach it of Vlaakith's protocols.
You want to be Mama, huh?
A trap. Time to dance.
Just realized we have to level him up.
You shall find me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
There is no way up through the hatchery that will lead me up to this, Inquisitor homeboy, right? I don't think so.
It is an honor. I would be more concerned than excited.
I'm going the wrong way. There's no way through up here, right?
Mercy is death, death is mercy. This is Blackhead's will. Quicker! A gig would have smeared you across the floor by now.
To the Inquisitor at the creche. The thing.
Ask her about the desk.
In your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but there's a common speech translation beneath, carved in a different hand. It's a story about Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
You look uneasy. Are you alright?
I am fine. The slate is not. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
You'll bear it just fine. Tell me what it
Very
says.
well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 2. The Prince of the Comet, Orpheus himself, led his honor guard into battle. Their red dragons bellowed with righteous anger, and the heavens erupted. The glorious prince cried to all who could hear him, "Praise be to my mother Gith, the queen of the one sky, sacrificed to the hells by the renegade Vlaakith." But the true heir, the Prince of the Comet, could not overcome Vlaakith's knights and their ill-gotten worms. Mighty Voss, Gestil Kithrak, lit the astral sky aflame. When the ash had cleared, beloved Orpheus was gone. True heir, glorious prince, there's no greater crime than to exalt the pretender called Orpheus. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared that Vlaakith should be queen. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
And if it's true, it sounds like Vlaakith betrayed Gith and seized
She
the throne.
did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
That tree with a single egg, how many does clutch usually contain?
Kalir's clutch held 36 eggs, more or less, though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
Githyanki looked quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs?
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
Who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once. Go on then.
Creche training room was, illuminating. Are Gith instructors always so brutal?
My own Savage would never have threatened a youngling. A waste of time and energy. The pupils themselves culled the weak from their ranks. I myself felled 4 of my own classmates once Kalir had 100 times circled Tyrell.
For what reason? Rage? Entertainment?
Survival. My people have no use for cowards. Every trainee that I slayed was either too weak to withstand the lessons, or was cocky enough to pick a fight they could never win. They underestimated me, so they paid the price. The Githyanki are only as powerful as their weakest warrior. Jaquith de Venzir, the termination of the frail, strengthens us.
Okay. That's pretty hardcore, dog. Okay. I need to figure out how to get to this Inquisitor. I'll be right back, though. I need to run off for a quick second. But I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Hang tight, keep the bots company.
They should have let me interrogate those cultists. I'd have loosened their tongues properly.
I'm sure you would. Likely before they'd had the chance to say anything useful.
Surely the Kithrak could go look herself if it's so important.
Feel free to suggest it. I'm sure she'll appreciate your input. I think we all will, when this pestilent search is finally over.
Maybe things will be better when the Chakrai leaves.
So long as he leaves with what he came for.
They should have let me interrogate those cultists. I'd have loosened their tongues properly.
I'm sure you would. Likely before they'd had the chance to say anything useful.
Alright, sorry about that. He's back. I have made a decision. And it's that we're going to save the game. And then we're going to see what happens. We just give the John to this person.
I presume you are not stupid enough to return empty-handed. So, give me the weapon, now.
Here it is.
Give it to me.
No!
Yes. There it is. Exactly as described. The Inquisition will finally come to an end. Ah! Trickery? Heresy? How did you... You manipulate it when I cannot? It appears you have been chosen, Istik. You are lucky. It is not for me to question why. Go, seek the Inquisitor below, and take the cursed thing with you.
Alright, well, I guess that's what we had to do.
The Inquisitor awaits. Follow the corridor.
Ready to parry. I thought that said ready to party, and I was very confused. I was like, oh yeah, no. The fucking
This place is even more foreboding than
leader of the GIF here, she's just ready to party.
Do as I do. The Inquisitor shall tolerate only the utmost respect.
I'm a bit afraid this Inquisitor won't want to say anything useful.
It's never been that simple before. Don't know why it would be now.
Glad nobody's realized we knocked out all those people yet. Hey everybody.
Our esteemed guest, please approach. We have much to discuss.
What's up, dog?
My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Geich slave vessel.
Ch'rai. Vlaakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geich ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
I can give it to you, but I don't think you'll like
Perhaps you
it.
should leave the thinking to me, Istik. Hand over the weapon.
There you go, buddy.
No.
So it is found.
Oh. Oh.
My queen.
Yeah.
Skathzai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
The Deathless Queen has spoken. You will obey.
Wave politely.
I expected little of Istik education. But here, we kneel before our queen.
Yeah, but you're not my queen.
You Your choice of allies is most vexing. They do not become you, Lae'zel.
Chma Zala Vlaakith. You know me.
Arlon of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Alchaya before. You seek purity. I may yet grant it. Istik, you bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief?
Maybe both. I didn't take the weapon from you, but I am returning
An
it.
unexpected servant. Your will is strong. Your kind will go far for glory, as you have shown by being here. Extend your fealty one step further, and you will be rewarded beyond your mortal reckoning. That weapon you carry, the astral prism, it is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the astral prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire. As long as they live, the prison is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this, and ascend!
Ascension. My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne. You must accept. Refuse, and you will know my fury.
Can't do that. The person inside protects me from the absolute.
You are being lied to. I will be obeyed!
Skva! Do not defy my queen!
Dear God, do it yourself.
Perhaps I misheard. You would not speak ill of a god, would you?
Do not test her. She will be our ruin.
I just think a real god could kill whoever she wants.
Tongue. You wish to see godhood? Wish you to
Oh. Well, that went well. Alright, let's see how this can play out a different way.
Our esteemed guest. Please. My art.
Right.
You have accomplished. I heard there is so much to business. The weapon. Give it to.
Don't do it.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
Shouldn't you be more concerned with Mind Flayer
Makes you
invasion?
think we are not. We are talking about the Grand Design, the restoration of the Illithid Empire. There is nothing of greater importance. But the weapon is the solution. I have heard it directly from Queen Vlaakith herself. It is how we will stop the Mind Flayers before they destroy us all. Hand it over.
How will this weapon stop the
That
mind
is a
flayers?
secret known only to Queen Vlaakith. Its significance is beyond both of our stations. So, the weapon. Please.
Don't give it to him.
I can't.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand.
Remember the Zaiths? These gifts can't be trusted. Follow my lead, I'll choose the right path.
I hate that you speak the truth. Choose. Your path is mine to follow.
We're keeping
Our
it.
fate is forged. Mother Gith, guide us.
Your illustrious adventure ends here. Hetazith! Creche, Yillik, with me! To the death!
So, let's go ahead and do a new save there. Because I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. So we're gonna load this quick save. We're really at a bit of a crossroads here, aren't we? There's a couple different ways that this can go down.
Our esteemed guest. You have a to the weapon.
Do it. Do not.
No.
Let's give it to him this time.
So?
Vlaakith.
The Deathless Queen has spoken.
Your choice. You see, Istik. You bear that which is ours, and your extent that
I will.
And us.
Ascension, you must accept. Refuse, and you will know my fury. Skra! Do not defy my queen!
What happens if you say no?
You would stand against me!
Autonomy begets consequence. Orgas, see that my orders are followed. If not, eliminate them. And enter the prism yourself. See that protocol is done.
With pleasure, my queen.
Use this to enter the prism, or deny me. The choice, as ever, is yours. But know this. My wrath is carried with each of my faithful. It will find you.
To refuse Vlaakith is to refuse me. You will do as she asks, or I will be her wrath.
Let's see if we can pass that. That's a big old nope. Let's roll again. There you go.
Very well. My trust is yours. But it is fragile. Break it and be broken. Come, we must enter the prism. Its secrets are finally ours to know.
Okay.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
Don't do it.
Place the weapon in the plane caster. Fulfill my queen's most holy edict.
Let's do a different save, I guess.
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower. Your mind burns hot with excitement. The concentration of psionic force is small but unmistakable. This must be a pocket of the astral plane.
Boundless. Timeless. Like every dream that ever was stitched together. It is home.
If you say so, girl. Gonna jump all the way over here.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing. Come. We will talk in private. Just the two of us. I may have made a mistake trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki. But you just couldn't help yourself. Could you? Still, refusing a Githyanki queen's orders. That was bold. You are a worthy ally.
Blacketh told me you're an agent of the Illithid Grand Design.
I told you I stole the artifact from someone. Well, I stole it from Vlaakith. Since then, she has become desperate. Vlaakith wants me dead because I know her secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule. The end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you, but consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom. I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning.
This is some kind of trick.
I told you I'd protect you. That I saved you. That I'm just like you. If this was not enough to convince you, what more is there to say?
I told Vlaketh I wouldn't kill you. I meant what I said. Get up.
It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you. Vlaketh will be furious, to make no mention of your Githyanki companion. The Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about.
What deception?
Vlaketh is lying to the Githyanki. They believe she knows how their beloved Mother Gith defeated the Mind Flayer Empire, but she does not. If the Illithids would ever rise to power again, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power, the power to resist Illithid control, which Vlakith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you.
What's the power?
A logical question, but you're not ready for the answer. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You were on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. Be warned, the Inquisitor awaits your return from this place with orders to kill you. No doubt the rest of the creche will join him. Good luck.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy?
Actually, I learned a few things. Your queen's lying to you.
Vlakith does not lie to her faithful. Open your mind. Show me.
Your mind tingles. Lae'zel seeks entrance. Your
Open your
thoughts
mind.
become one. She sees the truth of your confrontation in an instant.
Vlakith Tafkinazin. I see only madness. Vlakith bears the full might of Tunarath's arms, and the covenant of the great Mother Gith. We must go to the Chirai. He will summon Vlakith. She must know of this apostate. To the creche, now.
Anything else in this, John? Oh. Dead Githyanki, huh? Just chilling in the astral plane. Slate's faded symbols are hard to distinguish, let alone decipher. Drawings etched underneath them, however, are plain to see. They depict a dragon soaring above two individuals, one standing tall, other kneeling. A circle is drawn around them, fuzzy tail trailing behind. They're riding a comet. What's up, dog?
Lae'zel, I've been waiting. You are named Hashalak. Bend your head, for my blade is ready.
Chirai, please! Summon Vlakith! There's much—
Irrelevant, Geik wretch. The Queen has spoken. Your death is decreed.
You realize what Lae'zel doesn't. Whatever the outcome of your visit to the astral prism, Vlaakith had no intention of letting either of you live.
With me, head Alistair.
Or excuse me. I'm already gonna wish that Shadowheart was here. Because she's how I do half of my healing. Oh. Am I not dual wielding? Sorry, I don't use Gale that often, so I'm kind of looking through all of his options. I don't think that we need to have non-lethal on. I think if ever there was time to use lethal force, now is the fucking time.
Victory awaits.
Impressive resistance, but futile.
That should work.
I am fury. I am death.
Your life is over. Shema Salavaki. Away I go.
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave, before the others come for us.
Think you can take me on?
The witching hour.
I will ascend.
gloom, all doom.
Time to strike. I will not know failure.
The lance board is set.
I am fury. I am death. This is your end.
She's not gonna be happy.
Vlaakith. Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Shkaketh! Is this to be my penance? Is this heart of stone doomed to shatter? She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet.
I really want to say number one because that's just fucking ridiculous. But I'm going to be tactful and say two. Impressive show of faith. Will it be enough for your queen?
Silence. I must think.
What to do?
We're going to go with Phantasmal Force. That could be useful.
lovely little pick-me-up.
Okay. Do a little quick save. I was gonna say let's wrap it up here soon, but let's try to push on a little bit further, I guess. Decisions. I need to be responsible because I need to get up early and do a bunch of restaurant shit. And be there, make sure that somebody's there when the food truck arrives. But I'm also just having a lot of fun. But I think it's gonna take us a while to like fight our way out of this creche. So we'll see how long this takes.
Watch this!
Sometimes the only way out is through. What path lies before me?
There you go. Did I just see that he made Lae'zel drop her weapon? Or is she the commander? What?
Come on, can't stay idle.
I really wanted to take out that wolf this turn. Now we took out both of them this turn. Nice. Get back in there, bitch.
Gone with the weave.
Didn't we just get a spell with him that was supposed to dispel this kind of thing? I don't think that I equipped it or something. I don't know, the magic in this game kind of confuses me, I'm not gonna lie. But it's not the game's fault, it's my fault for being fucking stupid. Ain't easy being stupid.
It shall be done. breath.
Time to strike.
Do you mean it?
Death is but a word away.
Nice.
Please save me. I cannot take much more.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Another fight. Let's go. Another step forward.
Okay, can we go to camp? No, of course we can't. It would be kind of weird if we could right now, you know? Have some spicy pork sausage. That's good. That's something else I need to do in the morning is put together a sausage special sandwich, because one of the super cool things that has been happening at my work is that I've been able to get a bunch of cool new like meats and produce and stuff from like local vendors instead of like the corporate Cisco bullshit that the old chef/owner was using. And one of those things is like a local sausage. So yeah, I'm gonna be putting together some sausage sammies in the morning for a special for the weekend. Also gonna be cooking off more soup, boy-named-sous once again. And what else am I gonna be doing? I need to start fine-tuning my ideas for menu change next week, because we're moving into spring, and I wanted to wait another week or two, but my owner is really really getting on my back about changing the menu. So I guess it is time. Which I feel like I just changed it, which I did. It was back in late November or whenever I first ended up getting thrust into this position of running this fucking restaurant. But yeah, time flies, I guess, and here we are again. Time to change the menu.
Vlaakith's will be done.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay, let's hope we can sneak out of here without killing every last person. It looks like we can just come up here, right? Just teleport right on out of here. Yep, nice. Okay, so let's just go to camp.
You're no fun.
Actually, is there a way to, like...
I am Vlaakith's most loyal servant. She will not abandon me.
Yeah, let's... Before we go to camp, I really want to see if we can... Like, if there's, like, a, conversation to be had with, Lae'zel or anything after we actually leave this creche area. And if not, we're just gonna go to camp, rest up, talk to people, and call it a night.
I've been
I wish we'd gear up and head out. All this standing around is making me antsy.
Got to have a plan first.
See any movement out there?
Trust your heroes.
To gaze upon my midriff.
That's why we're still standing around.
I wasn't gazing, merely observing.
Watching us.
Though that can hardly be said for a certain someone else.
I think he was trying to call my guy out.
So you've always been a bone.
In a sense.
In the day.
May the darkness protect you.
What do you make of Catherick Thorm now that we've seen him in the flesh?
Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
Okay, whatever you say.
What's on your mind?
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave him in Thorm's hands. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
Any idea where we'll find Duke Ravengard now that we're at Moonrise?
Not in a mere prison cell, certainly. My guess, Thorm will have confined him in the bowels of the tower. The deeper we dig, the closer we get.
Okay. Doesn't look like too many people are gonna have too many things to say. So while I'm walking around, I will be on tomorrow. We're gonna be doing FromSoft Friday again. And
Scratch's tail wags enthusiastically.
we're gonna be going back to finish off the last Shichiman warrior that I neglected to kill. And then we're gonna be making our way to Ishina.
Scratch's
And
tongue lolls out happily.
I doubt we'll
his
be
tail
finishing up
wagging even faster.
the playthrough tomorrow. But at the very least, we'll get some practice in on Ishin. Saturday, I don't have anything set in stone right now. It might be more Sekiro if I'm feeling that. It might be more Star Wars if I'm feeling that. Or I might jump back into Salt and Sanctuary since it's been so long since I picked that up. So you had a friend in Avernus. You never
You
said.
saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends.
She gave you a note. What did it say?
Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious.
Pity. Sounds like she meant something to you in whatever small way.
Yes, she did. Much as it makes me want to puke to admit it. Devils, you know. Fucking devils. They really screw with you, don't they?
Hey, you. You find Mum and Pops? Well, then I'll teach you to conjure those
Yes?
Speak your mind. I'm listening. I'm listening.
What am I to you?
Pleasure more carnal than the smell of a fresh kill.
Oh,
One day,
okay.
I will achieve ascension, and I will revel in the psalms sung in Vlakith's court. Until then, you will be my ecstasy.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and go to bed for the night. Use some of the smaller stuff so that it uses up the inventory space, I guess? Sure. That makes sense, right? Oh, hi!
Tilar Vlakith, has our queen sent a knight to slay me with his own blade?
Such informality, child. Does Justil Kithrak not command your respect?
Your blade speaks for you, Kithrak. You've come for blood.
Child of Gith, I've not come to kill you. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kir Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Your queen hunts us. Why in the hell should we listen to you?
Because I know who you are. And I know about the astral prism. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise. And I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise? Skaketh. I should run you through for suggesting it.
Are you talking about the person inside? Do you know who that is?
If they have not said, they must have good reason. And I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power. That very power will be the end of Vlakith's tyranny. The Prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the Prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the Prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel. Together we will break our chains. and be Vlakith's slaves no longer.
I am no
It's kind of funny though,
slave to
because
Sir Kithrak.
Dream Dude
The
told me
Undying
not to
Queen
trust him.
is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness. You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it.
He speaks true of the Zaithsk, though. You need to trust him.
I served Vlakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles. Yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talak Magir in you, sister in freedom. Together we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away. I should go. Vlakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
I don't know if I trust him. I don't know if I trust anybody, though.
Vlakith Kosivim Chrath Crashet. Only in Vlakith may we find light. These were the first words I ever read on Tirsu's slate. But they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. The root from which the 10,000 protocols stem. Forsake one
I'm sorry,
protocol,
2 seconds.
and forsake
My cat's
Vlakith.
doing a little thing.
Forsake Vlakith, and be the blood and meat which sates her dragons. If Voss speaks true, if Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against Vlakith. She has sinned against me.
Sorry, he was being a goofball and basically like taking a bath in his water fountain. Alright. What does Ascension entail
Ascension
exactly?
is a young Githyanki's greatest honor. Long ago, the Geich enslaved my people. They dominated our minds and bred us for war. until Great Mother Gith took a hammer to our bonds. From the day of our hatching, young Gith have one purpose: to train hard enough to slay a Geich and take its head. Then, we speak the rite of ascension, and a red dragon comes to fly us to Vlaakith, in Tunarath, City of Death. We are honored with an eternal home in the astral, celebrated for our victory. We are ascended. Or so I believed.
Boss called Vlaakith a tyrant. Does this mean you
I'd
agree?
never thought Vlaakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champion, a destroyer. But if Voss is right, and Vlaakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, not to prevent their grand design, but to raise Vlaakith to true godhood.
Who's the one in the prism, you think?
I can't know, and that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlaakith's demise and the agent of Githyanki freedom. And I believe he may be right.
And if Voss is wrong, if his claims are wrong and Vlaakith's are real?
When the Kithraki come for me, and come they will, I will submit to their blades. They would feed me to their dragons, and I would deserve no better. Yes, I'd like time to think. We'll meet Kithrak Voss at Sheres's Caress in Baldur's Gate. Until then, be vigilant. Vlaakith's eyes are upon us.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prism free? This is all very, I don't know. I like a good caper, but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
Get everybody else's comments on what just happened before we call it.
What will
Which
Voss
for
have
some
to show
reason
for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder? His
it's just
intelligence
people I
may
have
yet
in the
prove
party.
the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We should ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, no, I don't see anybody else from the party in the camp. Weird. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and end the day, and then we're gonna call it. As I said, we'll be back on with some Sekiro tomorrow night. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna jump into this is. Earliest will be Sunday. If not, then sometime next week. But I really am having a great time with it. I really learned the old fuck around and find out
I am not a skeleton.
earlier when talking shit to the god, didn't I? What does Scratch want?
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth.
Oh.
He gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Oh, can I give it back?
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Okay. If there's anybody hanging out, lurking in the background, thanks so much for being here. I hope it was fun. Yeah, it was definitely a little bit of a roller coaster there earlier. That that critical role on whenever she was in the Lask or whatever, I forget whatever it's called, whatever it was supposed to purify her tadpole. That was crazy. That was crucial.
You were this.
There is no
But yeah,
So you've always been a bone man.
thanks for being here. I hope you have a wonderful night. This has been a boy named Sue coming at you live straight from Baked Potato, and I will see you next time.